There. Wow. Put the left leg down, right leg on top, hold with the hand, don't jump, and the other hand up in the air. Hey! You can't fall. Okay, come down. Hi, my name is Neil Patel. I am from London and I sponsor one of the girls at Shaddai's charity. Her name is Suhani. So I'm here to tell you about why it is a really great idea to sponsor and to look after a child. First of all, I'll tell you a little bit about how I met Suhani. I came to visit the orphanage one day with my mother and just to play with the children and see them. And I saw this beautiful girl playing in one of the grounds outside. And I asked Pastor Matthew, what is this girl? Where is she from? She looks happy. Is she okay? So he told me a little bit about her background. And I thought, okay, you know what? I feel like I want to help her. I want to help her have a good future. So for the last 5-6 years, we've had a little relationship going where I've seen her grow and I've sponsored her. And she's doing really well at school. She's doing really well with her friends. She's really happy, aren't you?
Yes.
And she's having a great time. So I want to tell you a little bit about some of these girls. So not only Suhani and not only the girls, but also the boys, they come from very different backgrounds, okay? Some of them are coming from backgrounds where the parents are not getting on or there's some trouble and the mother or the father is not able to look after the child anymore. So what happens to the child? They are given to the orphanage or they're given to a hospital or some of them even just left on the street. But these are human lives. These are most important things in the world. And what the Shaddai Charity does is it will find these children, rescue them from the street and bring them into the home and look after them, give them food, water, shelter, and also education. So what is the most important charitable thing that a human being can do? It's looking after little humans, children, because these are parts of us. So ever since I've been on this journey with Suhani, it's been very heartwarming, very fulfilling because I'm able to give her the love that she needs because she's come from a difficult place and she also has somebody in her life that she feels that loves her and can look after her if she needs any help. She's got somebody to turn to if there's any trouble in her life. She's always got me there. So it gives them security. And when you come from a difficult background, and everybody knows life is sometimes very difficult, even for adults. But can you imagine what it's like for a baby? It's even the most difficult thing to experience is to be left alone. So looking after one child gives them love. And then a little bit every month, you give a little bit of money. And to be honest with you, I'm from the UK, from London. The average income in the UK is probably about £30,000. So a little bit of donation every month, it works out to about 1% or less than 1% of the income, but it gives them books, it gives them roof, it literally saves their life. So I want you to think about it this way. If you have one child of your own, then why not look after one sponsor? So if you have your own baby, then look after one more baby. And if you're single and you have no children, then maybe just look after one child at Shaddai and you'll literally save their life. If you believe like I do that we are one big family in the world, if you are Hindu, if you're Muslim, if you're white, if you're black, if you're Chinese, we're all only human beings, right?
Yes.
We're only human beings. So even if from another country you think you don't know these children, they are still your family, okay? Because God came and He split Himself up into different souls and different beings around the world, but we all just come from the same place. So every child is your child, is what I believe. And it will fill your heart with so much joy. It will give you so much spiritual development, personal development, by taking on one child to look after them. So what I want you to do is to look into your heart and look into your soul and see if you've got a place in there that feels like it wants to reach out and give some help to somebody else in your life. You know, the most important thing if you're trying to go on a journey of healing yourself and you're going through difficult times in your life, one of the best ways of getting better is by helping somebody else. So you stop thinking about yourself and you start thinking about others, it makes you feel healed. So I want you to look in your heart and think if you've got a little bit of space for a wonderful girl like Suhani or a wonderful boy to save their life. And you know, if you don't look after these children, you know what could happen to them? They could end up in the street, they can end up begging, they won't have an education, so the jobs that they do will just be some labor jobs with no real support and no real financial income. They might even end up in the wrong type of trades, the sex trade, all these type of things in India that are going on, which are really bad. And if we don't take these children off the street and put them in a home, they could end up in really terrible places. So you must look in your heart and think, have I got the few pounds every month to save life, to save human life? And if you answer yes, then I want you to get in touch with El Shaddai and get in touch with us, and we'll make it very possible for you to find a girl or a boy that will need your help and need your support and will thrive and be happy and will love having that relationship with you like Suhani and I have. We have contact, we speak, sometimes at Christmas or birthday. I might get her a little present or something, just small things, just to make them happy, put a smile on their face. So if that is what you want to do, if you want to really give and save human life, whether it's desperately in need of it, then please, please, please get in touch with El Shaddai and do this in 2019 and make your world and somebody else's world just a little bit better. Thank you very much. What is a shark?
Big whale.
Big whale. Are they dangerous?
Yeah.
Can they kill you?
Yeah.
So she saw a shark. Ariel turned her head slowly. She held her breath. Can you hold your breath? Try. Ariel's heart was thumping loudly. Was she scared?
Yeah.
Was she really scared? She was sure the shark would hear her heart. What do you think we should do? Whispered Adriana. Ariel, no, they shouldn't shout for help because that shark might hear them. So what did they do, Suhani?
They close them.
Close them up. Should they still swim?